Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a different one. I recently picked up the entire line of Byoma Skincare. It recently launched on Cultbeauty, and for whatever reason I was just so interested in it. It really pulled me in. So I picked up all the products and I thought I would sit down and try them out for the first time with you on camera and give you sort of like a first impression or initial thoughts. Of course, it's not going to be a full review because with skincare I do need to try it out for a while. I figure it's going to be a quite long video, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into it. I purchased every single product from the brand that's available at Cultbeauty, but I also checked out their Instagram and I saw that they have the full line as well being sold at Target in the US, so if you're there you can also get it at Target. They have a total of 7 products. These are all of them in here, and I'm gonna try as many as possible on camera today so you can have a good look at every single product. This brand's whole marketing is around your skin biome, hence the name Byoma. But also they have a complex that's found in all their products. It's called Triceramide Complex. It says here the Triceramide Complex is formulated with 3 essential ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids to help restore, renew, and rebalance skin. Obviously, ceramides are really good for the skin. They are very moisturizing. They help to strengthen your skin barrier. All the products are fragrance-free and they are vegan-friendly. I couldn't tell anywhere whether they are cruelty-free or not. It's not advertised on the packaging. The price ranges from £10 up to £14 or $12 and up to $16. So quite affordable, very similar to the Inky List when it comes to pricing. The first product that I'm going to try is their Creamy Jelly Cleanser that comes in this beautiful bottle. I really like the packaging of this brand. It reminds me a lot of a drunk elephant. It's very similar when it comes to colors, even like the plastic is like hard plastic. This cleanser retails for £10 or $12, which is quite affordable as it is for most of the products. I really like how the packaging is. Like you can see, it tells you where to use it. This is very similar to the Inky List. It has like day and night, and then it tells you at which stage in your skincare routine you should use the product. And we are getting 175 ml or 5.91 fluid ounces, which is a generous amount. The typical amount would be 150 ml. What I also like is that it breaks down all the ingredients and tells you each ingredient is doing what in the formulation, which is really cute and kind of new. I haven't seen this before. So it comes with a pump like this. Let me show you what it looks like. So it has a typical like clear gel texture. I had a look at the ingredient list and I did see that it does use quite a few cleansing agents, but all of them are really mild and some of them do create that foamy texture, but in a mild way. So I am expecting this to foam. It's not going to be like one of those hydrating non-foaming cleanser. I do expect it to foam, but hopefully it will be gentle on the skin. I'm going to go ahead, wet my face, apply it on my skin, and come back to you guys so I can show you what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see the foaming. It's not really foaming, it's more like a lather. And I must say that I had to use quite a bit of, I had to pump it quite a few times to get a decent amount to be able to apply it all over my face. So I think the pump doesn't dispense a lot of product. It is definitely not foaming, it's more like a lather, but it feels nice. It is fragrance free, and yeah, I mean, it's just like a regular fragrance free cleanser. I'm gonna go ahead and wash it off. I went ahead and I washed my face, and I would say my skin feels super clean and soft. And it definitely gives me that, satisfaction when I wash my face, that I want my face to feel clean. But it doesn't feel stripped or like super dry or sensitive. It just feels like any regular cleanser that I would normally use. This cleanser so far, not bad. I'm gonna go ahead now and get on to the second step that they mention here, which is to tone or mist. They do have a mist in their product line. It is this one. It comes in the orange bottle, which is so cute. Again, very similar to Drunk Elephant. It's called the Balancing Face Mist. This has, again, the triceramide complex that I mentioned earlier, but it's also got probiotics and allantoin. So this is supposed to help replenish and strengthen the skin's microbiome. It mimics the natural barrier function, working to calm redness for hydrated, soft, and refreshed skin. It's got some nice ingredients, humectants, and a lot of skin conditioning ingredients, and I'm guessing that's where all the relief is coming from. It says to shake well before use. I hope it's going to have a nice mist. This is what the pump looks like, and yeah. So the mist isn't bad, but it's not like the finest mist I've tried, but it's not bad either. It does dispense evenly, but it's not like super fine. I like to work that into my skin. It doesn't have any scent at all. I cannot smell anything, but that definitely felt hydrating to my skin almost right away. And I want to wait a little bit to see if this has, like, if it leaves any film on the skin or if it just absorbs, because they did say to shake it, and I'm thinking maybe it does have some occlusives in it. I feel like this has kind of absorbed into my skin, but it does have a slight tackiness to it. Not that annoying tackiness, it's slightly tacky. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the next product. The next step that they say on the packaging is to treat the skin, and they have 3 products to do so. These 3 right here. How cute is the packaging? I love the packaging on this. It is so different from other brands. So we've got a Clarifying Serum, which is the one in the green bottle. We've got a Hydrating Serum, which is the one in the blue bottle, or dark blue. And we've got the Brightening Serum, which is in the light blue. I'm gonna go through all of them a little bit quickly and then decide which one I wanna use. So all of these, they retail for £13 or $16. So I think these are the most expensive products in their line so far. So the Hydrating Serum has, again, the triceramide complex. It's also got squalane and glycerin. It says here that these ingredients are highly effective hydrators that help increase moisture levels and prevent water loss, plus support optimum skin barrier function. So sounds great. Let's see what it looks like. We get 1 fluid ounce, and oh, it has a milky texture. This is what it looks like. I am excited to use this for whatever reason, even though I wasn't at the beginning, but now that I saw what it looks like, I am excited to use it. Oh, this feels very moisturizing. It is lightweight. It does have a serum texture, but it has a little bit of moisture, not just hydration. And that could be because of the squalane oil that's in it. It doesn't have any scent at all. This is reminding me a lot, just swatching it on my hand, of the Aveeno Calm and Restore serum. This is the one I'm talking about. This is one of my favorite hydrators. It is so good at hydrating, but it has a little bit of viscosity to it. And yeah, it's really reminding me of this, but this might be a little bit more moisturizing. Like, I can definitely feel something that's more moisturizing in this. It's not uncomfortable, actually it feels very soft. Let's move on to the next serum I want to talk about, and it is their Clarifying Serum. This is supposed to balance and clarify. It's got, again, the triceramide complex. It's got blue tansy, which is known for helping irritated skin. It helps to calm the skin. And it's got PHA, which are polyhydroxy acids, and zinc. So polyhydroxy acids, they do exfoliate the skin, but very gently. I believe they are the most gentle exfoliator. So this would be a serum to use to exfoliate, but also maybe calm irritated skin. These ingredients target imperfections and help unclog pores without irritating or disrupting the skin barrier for calmer, clearer complexion. So I'm guessing this is targeted towards maybe acne sensitive skin. Because of the blue tansy, I think this would have like a blue color, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, it doesn't have a blue color. It's completely clear. Oh, it's quite runny as well. Yeah, it just feels like really lightweight essence. It has like a medicinal scent. It's reminding me of some type of medicine, but I can't pinpoint what it is. This dried down completely. I can't feel it on my skin, so this would be nice for layering. The last serum that we have here is the Brightening Serum, and this is supposed to brighten and hydrate. It's got, again, the triceramide complex. It's got niacinamide and hyaluronic acid together. They are calling it brightening because it's got niacinamide, but it's also got ascorbic acid. I see it in the list, but I'm not sure if it's being used as like vitamin C or maybe it has another function in the formulation. And it has a clear texture. Okay, this is definitely thicker than the previous serum. I can definitely feel like the hyaluronic acid and niacinamide in this. Usually they have a thicker texture, and this feels like a nice hyaluronic acid serum. This dried down completely, and honestly, like now that I've spoken about all of them, I feel like I can use all of them at once. Like I didn't see any one of them that has any like specific active ingredient that I wouldn't normally use with another ingredient. I'm gonna go ahead and use them all. I'm gonna start off with the PHA serum, or their Clarifying Serum. I will use a little bit of this. And since it is the most lightweight, and usually I would use like an exfoliating toner as my first step after cleansing, I chose to use this now. This dries down so quickly, like it's completely absorbed into my skin. I don't feel any irritation, or I don't really feel anything. It's just my skin is a little bit tacky, that's it. Next up, I want to use the hyaluronic acid and niacinamide. This is not enough for my full face, but let's see. I think it is. It spreads quite nicely. I typically need a lot of hydration on my cheeks. I personally wouldn't recommend that you go in with all of them at once. I'm just doing it for the video so I can tell you how well they layer, because I would expect that if they launched this whole line to be able to use them all together. So far so good. My skin feels a little bit tacky. I'm gonna give it a minute to set and come back for the other serum that I'm really excited to use, the one with a milky texture, the Hydrating Serum. Now that my skin has set, let's go ahead and apply this. Honestly, so far, this is like the most exciting for me because I really like the texture and I like that it's moisturizing but also quite lightweight. So this should be enough for my full face. This feels so nice. I really feel like this is going to be like my favorite product so far. This feels so nice. I cannot tell you how nice and moisturizing but also lightweight this feels. While I wait for this to set, let's talk about their final two products. We've got two moisturizers. One is a gel cream and one is a rich cream. The gel cream retails for £12 or $14, whereas the rich cream retails for £14 or $15. So the rich cream is slightly more expensive, but in both of them you are getting 1.7 fluid ounce or 50 ml. How cute is the packaging? I'm really impressed with the packaging. The star ingredients in the gel cream are 2 or 3. It's got the triceramide complex and niacinamide, but also it's got green tea, which is an amazing antioxidant. Whereas the moisturizing cream, the star ingredients, we've got triceramide complex, bakuchiol, and shea extract. Let's go ahead and try out the gel texture and see what it looks like. It has a lotiony texture. I would call this texture more like a lotion than a gel. It definitely feels lightweight, but also quite moisturizing. And it has absorbed into my skin quite quickly, which is something I like. Definitely this is more suitable for oily skin types or normal to oily. Let's go ahead and try the rich cream. It's not pumping. Come on. I hope the pump isn't bad. This should be a decent amount. It definitely feels more like a cream. It's definitely a thicker texture than the gel. But it also feels nice. It feels really nice. No scent whatsoever. This is definitely way more occlusive than this. This has completely dried down, so it has absorbed into my skin quite fast. I'm gonna wait for a little bit to see how it dries down, whether it's going to be tacky or not. While I was waiting for this to set, I actually fixed the pump. So what I did, I noticed that the pump wasn't sitting properly flat on the bottle. It was a little bit wonky, so I just made sure it sat flat, and then I pumped again and I could feel the pressure, and then the lotion came out. So if you have that issue, try to readjust the pump and hopefully it will work. This side definitely feels more moisturized than this hand. Each one is formulated for a different skin type. If you're oily, I would say definitely go for the gel. If you're dry, go for the rich. I personally like to use both depending on the season. I would definitely see myself reaching for the gel in the summer, but right now I do want to use the rich one. These are 3 pumps. The pump doesn't dispense a lot of product. That is just one thing I want to note. And let's go ahead and apply it to my skin. Okay, now that I have waited for this to set, my skin, it's not like fully dry, but it has definitely absorbed into my skin. It feels so moisturized and my skin feels really good. Like from inside, I feel good about my skin. It's not irritated. I feel that it's hydrated and moisturized. I think this brand did such a good job. I really like a lot of these products on first impression. I will continue to use them, of course, and update you guys with future videos. But so far so good. I am excited about what this brand will bring next. I am hoping that we will see a sunscreen because it does say here protect, and they don't have any sunscreen so far in their line. There isn't any product that I don't like in this line so far. I would say my favorite product is their Hydrating Serum. So if you were gonna pick one, I would say this one. It is really nice, quite hydrating, very nice texture. But I also did really like their rich cream. I really feel how it feels on my skin. Of course, only buy it if you have dry skin because this is thicker, heavier. It's not super heavy, but it's definitely on the thicker side. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys liked this format. Let me know your thoughts below. I am quite impressed with this line, but of course I will update you in future videos on what I like the most and what has really worked out for me, and maybe something that I have changed my mind about. I will definitely let you know in the future. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down below. Do you want to see me do this with other brands? I do have some brands in mind already. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you head out, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.